trying to be a good boy. Oh. But anyway, if you smell cinnamon rolls, it's not your radio. It's actually our guest, a baker. We have a championship baker here with us this morning, and I'll give it over to Charlie to introduce her.
Yeah, this is exciting. I can smell the cherry pie right now through the phone. It smells so good. Well, as you know, Cooking Channel has got it made, and they've got Stephanie Duvall from Long Beach. She's on the show tonight at 9 p.m. Pacific called Spring Baking Championship. Good morning, Stephanie. How's your day going so far?
So far, so good.
Now, do you have any? I always like to hear all the fun stories. How did auditions go for the show? Did you have to do something crazy and make a cherry pie in 10 minutes? I'm always curious about that because I can't cook water, so.
Well, I can help you with that. The auditions were actually a lot of fun. There were a series of 3 different auditions. First was over the phone, just trying to fill you out. And then the second one was a Zoom audition to make sure that you're camera ready. And then the third audition was you had to actually make an item and plate it for the judges while talking and moving. They want to make sure that you know how to talk and walk and you're not just going to freeze on camera.
Oh, wow. What did you make?
I actually we had to make something that was inspired by our pets. So I made a dessert that was inspired by my golden retriever, and it was just a little moose shaped like her face and something really cute.
What does a golden retriever taste like?
Delicious. Like lemon.
So tell us what's actually going to happen on the competition, or what actually did happen, right? Because they recorded bands.
Yes. So it is 11 competitors will compete for a chance to win $25,000 and a spread in Food Network magazine. So in every week we have a different competition, a different preheat, and whoever wins the preheat gets an advantage in the main heat, and then we have a main heat, and then it goes on until there's only one person left standing.
Oh, and of course you can't tell us who that is in advance. But
if I told you, I'd have to kill you. So
we hope it's you. So tell us about how you started. You have a bakery here in Long Beach, or you started?
Actually, no. I don't have a storefront right now. I'm just like a dessert caterer is how I started. But I started off. I went to culinary school, and then just dove head first into the industry. I worked down in Newport Beach at Pelican Hill Resort for a while, and then went on to do some dessert consulting, which is where I met another person, and I helped open up a dessert shop in Long Beach.
Oh, wow.
So they are still open, and then I kind of just realized that if I could do this for someone else and make someone else's dreams come true, I could definitely make my own dreams come true.
Well, that's fantastic. What would be like your favorite or your signature dessert?
I like to say that I can concentrate on home baking. So something that reminds you of grandma's house. I'm not the fancy baker. I am definitely the chocolate chip, ooey gooey brownie, cinnamon roll girl. That is me. I'm the one who is going to make something that reminds you of being at home.
Well, in that case, it'd be champurrado and churros.
I could do churros all day.
Yeah. That's fantastic. I'm sorry, I stole your interview, Charlie. I got so excited.
No, you're fun. So, Stephanie, if someone's not a baker, do you have any advice? I mean, what is something? What got you started? Like, what was your first thing, that got you started into the real hard stuff? You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Well, I actually, don't ask my mom, but I couldn't boil water either when I was a child. Like, I was the worst baker ever, which is so funny because my mom looks at me now and she's like, where did this come from? And I've always, since I was a little girl, wanted to open up a candy store, something straight out of Willy Wonka. I wanted the chocolate river and the edible walls. I wanted it all. And so I ended up, when I went to culinary school, it just kind of clicked. It just was one of those things that they taught me and I learned. And so I would just recommend following the directions. Don't wing it, because if you wing it, it will not work out.
Yeah.
That's so good, because sometimes I don't follow directions, so I thank you. That's a good piece of advice.
That's a good one, yeah.
Yes.
And, Anita?
Question, Stephanie, where can we find your food? It sounds so good. I want to look you up.
You can find us at Whisked Away. So I always, gotta get whisked away with us.
Got it.
How do you
So you
spell
find
that? How do you
it's
spell that?
WHISKDOA, AWAY. And so we're at whiskaway.com, or you can find us on Instagram at Whiskaway or Facebook at Whiskaway.
Yeah. Hey, you know,
Awesome.
I was trying to think about because I'm like pre-type 2 diabetes, so I'm thinking about my sugar all the time, and I'm thinking I need to come up with a cookie that's a good tasting cookie because I bought something from the store that tasted like wallboard with a little bit of spice in it, and I'm oh my god, this is terrible. It has that sorbitol, so I don't want to use that. But I gotta
It's
come up with a
interesting. Yes, it's interesting that you say that because my mom just she just tested as type 2 diabetic. And so she asked me last week, and she's like, can you make something that's good, but,
Yeah,
you know,
there we go.
still friendly? So I am definitely in the works for trying to figure out on making something that everyone can enjoy.
We'll be over to Whiskaway to find out as soon as you have it because there's so few options that
Yes.
taste. Yeah. I don't want to lose taste just because I have to lose sugar. There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. If we can send a man
There has to be.
ours, then we can do this. That's fantastic. So that once again, let's give the information about the show.
Yes, we are going to. It airs tonight, 9 p.m. on Food Network, or you can also stream it on Discovery Plus. And
Stephanie,
it's a 2-hour premiere. So
and look for Stephanie. The 2-hour premiere is tonight, starting at 9 o'clock. So thank you so much, and